What is SendPulse? SendPulse is a marketing and sales automation platform that gathers multiple services. You can send email campaigns, SMS campaigns, web push notifications, Fiber campaigns, even create your chatbots here, and create your landing pages, as well as, since this year, we can help you host your online course, and that's the reason we came here today. I see. Hello everyone. SendPulse Academy. SendPulse Academy is basically free courses on marketing tools to start a marketing career, and webinars and videos on digital marketing at our YouTube channel that you are a guest at right now. I've been working in SendPulse for over 2 years, and I'm lead of the... Okay, Nikolai, I'm going to be louder a bit. I've been working in SendPulse for over 2 years, and all of those 2 years I've been a part of SendPulse Academy team. First as a host of events, as an event manager, then as event lead, and now also as SendPulse Academy lead. And I'll show you how we host our academy courses at SendPulse, and how you can do it as well. Also, stay till the end. We are going to share bonuses as well as answer your questions. So a bit closer look to today's plan. First, short getting to know each other. Guess we already wrapped it up. Then next part, we're going to learn how to create an online course with SendPulse. I'll show you all the inside tricks, or how we did it, and how you can do it yourself. In the second part, I guess, there is going to be a Q&A session with product manager Yuri at Kislitsyn, who created online course with the help of the team, and he can share all of the maybe secrets about roadmap and what we have planned, as well as he's going to answer all of your questions. And also, as I already mentioned before, we are going to share gifts and bonus materials, and we will share give you the link to download these slides, and all of the links to get all of the bonuses, as well as small bonus to register to SendPulse with, if you are not mentioned, if you haven't joined us previously. So let's get going. I can see the question, who wants to know about pricing. Santa, sure, we will shortly move to the pricing. Just a little 5-minute introduction to the topic, so stay tuned. To start with, I want to share just some e-learning numbers. It's statistics that was shared in open sources. Since the COVID hit in 2019-2020, e-learning demand growth was by 400%, which I guess everyone from us felt it, and that's why there are a lot of courses that moved online, and e-learning business is growing. And if you haven't joined it yet, it's probably something you need to consider in the nearest future. Why so? Because estimated size of e-learning market will going to grow to $325 billion US dollars by 2025. So you have 3 years to join this market and provide your business and move your courses online. Or maybe you want to start your career as a courses producer and help other experts to move their courses online and monetize their knowledge. This is also a very very prospecting position and something you really have to learn about if you want to um, spice up your resume as marketing specialist. Also, before 2019, we had no idea that learning online can be much easier and much more effective than traditional offline learning. And if before that, if before COVID, it was kind of misconception that online learning is not so effective as offline learning. When we had no other choice but learn online, it came up to us that it's much better option. You don't have to spend time moving to the auditorium. You don't have to spend time going to school, and it's much easier just to use your laptop to learn. That's the graph that proves the point about growth of the market. So let's move to the steps, to the part that we gathered here right now. Steps to create a successful online course. First, choose a selling niche. Second, do marketing research and learn your audience as well as learn your competitors. You definitely have to stand out from them. And we actually, as you can see on the side, we have great video on our YouTube channel. Also subscribe to our channel, and all of those links that I mentioned in the slides, you can download them and follow those links and watch videos yourself. The fourth step is create course materials and work on its delivery. That's basically the point why we are here, and I'll show you how you can do it yourself, or how you can help experts to do it from your experience. Next step is setting up the marketing, and also the most important step, as for me, as from my experience, is improving and updating. It is always a tight market. It is always a lot of competitors, so you have to make sure that you are constantly improving your materials. You are always reading feedback from your students. You're always trying to improve their experience, and you also always have to stay up to date with your materials. It's just a basic but I think very important step that sometimes some experts and course producers forget. So the first step, which is divided into 6 more, what you need to do to set up your online course with SendPulse. I'll just in a couple of minutes show you how it is done with SendPulse. Basically, when creating your course and hosting it on our online course creator, you have already have all of the main descriptions, materials done. So you have to come up with all of the lessons, tests. You can show before going live with the course. You can make some changes and improvements, but basically to host a course you have to have something at least. And so let's dive in. I'm switching to the SendPulse, and first we are going to start with the pricing plans. Wait a second. So pricing plans. I'm entering my just basic account that is free, that is on the free plan. As you can see, on the free plan you can have up to 200 students, up to 3 courses from one instructor who is the this account holder, and you can have up to 1 GB file storage space. The paid plan starts from 1,000 students, and it's unlimited courses, 10 instructors, 15 gigabytes of file storage space, personalized course link. You can set up paid courses. On the free plan, you cannot uh, produce paid courses. And on the paid plan, you will also can switch and turn off SendPulse branding. The basic, the smallest paid plan is 42 US dollars, but I have great news. If you paying in advance for 6 months, it's the price is off. It's 28 US dollars a month. So for 6 months, you're going to pay $164. For 1 year, the discount is even more. It's half price, so it's going to be for 1 year just 252 US dollars. If you're not sure yet, if you have to pay for the service, you can start with the free plan, test out all of the features, and just go with it. Just 1 second, I'll check if I have any questions regarding pricing. I guess not. Santosh, I hope I answered the question, and we can move on. But if you have some questions about pricing, please feel free to ask them. So let's imagine it's my first time using SendPulse and I just logged into my account. I will start right here on this page. I'm starting in the email service and I want to place my first course, so I have to switch to the EDU tab. That, as you can see, marked as beta. We are still improving and it's in a beta state, but you still can create courses, and we have plenty of functionality you can use. So this is the starting screen of the online course creator. To create your course, it's just simple as that. Press button and you're here. Create course. It's a brand new course. As you can see, I haven't had anything from the beginning. Here we will have to write down course title. Let it be my first course. Next step is a little bit trickier. It's course URL. You can create new or use existing. Since it's a new course, I cannot use existing, obviously. I will come up with something like my first course. I hope it's not taken yet, but I think, yeah, it's already taken. Anastasia, let's do that. And you can use one of the 2 free domains that we have. It's either SendPulse Academy or SendPulse Online. If you already have a paid plan, you can connect your own domain, but we won't go to that. We have instructions on our channel, and you can look up how it's done. I can just show us a quick it says I have a domain of my own. It's on GoDaddy. I hope we won't be banned from using it. So in your host service, you should go to the DNS records and write CNAME, and that is set for you to add at the SendPulse. You follow those instructions and it's just all done. Also, don't be afraid of using some specific URL and course title. As long as you haven't started your course, you can switch it and change it easily. So my first course, we are done with the link. Let's go to the next step. I will check questions very quick. Okay, Santosh, thank you for getting back. So what we can see now is the settings of our new course. Here you can upload course preview, hero image for the landing page, and just put on descriptions. I already pre-uploaded previews that I want to use. This is the file manager. You can see opened up. This is the course preview, so it would make this one the fitable. As you can see, you also have recommended sizing, so you will be reassured that everything looks nice. Here, image for the landing page is basically first screen that you can see on the landing page that is going to be automatically created for enrolling into a course. We will check it out a little bit later. I also have hero image. Here it is, but I'll later show you if we have the sizing recommendation, but you will have to be sure that it's readable and it's easier to see. I will show you why just in a couple of minutes. Course language, you can see we have a variety of language. I'm going to use English, obviously. What it sets, it basically sets all of the buttons, all of the emails that are made by default for all of your students when they visit either your landing page, or all of the emails they're going to receive later when they enrolled into the course or they're paying for the course. Description, I have it already written down. We are going to make a setup course on Instagram chatbots. Next, course format. So basically you can that's the date and time when your course is going live. You can open-ended, so that's mean as long as you go live and you press button that you can start the course, it from this second is going to be live. Specific dates, it's just what it says. You can set up your course start date from the specific date, for example October 6th, and is going to be the end date is going to be the date that your course is going offline. Also, a very common question, whether or not you can make a flexible open and end date. We will get that later with Yuri, product manager, who is going to share those stuff. For now, I'm going to make it open-ended. Pricing options. We are going to make it free. As you can see, paid is available only on paid plans in the SendPulse. You will have to, if you want to charge your students for your course and your materials, you will have to purchase the basic paid plan. And for the available payment systems, they are set up in your SendPulse account. Just a second, I'll show you. Here they are. Here my account settings. You can go to the accept payments, and here all of the payment systems you can connect. For you guys, I think PayPal, Stripe, maybe for someone Mercado Pago will be useful. So basically you connect following all of the instructions, and right into that setting you can, on the paid plan, make your course paid. The next setting is course lesson flow. It is also very essential setting that a lot of course producers use. I'm sorry. You can either give access to all lessons at once. That means that when your course is going live, your students, after enrolling, they will be able to switch in between the lessons. For example, after starting introduction, they can jump to the lesson 5 and maybe just to the last lesson to learn how to get certificate, and that's all. Which is more common is the setting when a new lesson becomes available after completing the previous lesson. This way you will be able to track how many lessons and how many students are going through each of the lessons, how they perceive your material, and also testing is coming up, so stay tuned. And course completion criteria is the last major setting you can set is either complete all lessons and pass the test, or just pass a test. It's basically up to you what type of the course you have, what are your demands, what are your idea about your course. For us, for the SendPulse Academy, we usually use complete all lessons and sometimes pass a test. If you choose pass a test or complete all lessons and pass a test, you will have to specify a passing score to the course completion. Those scores are added. So, for example, if you have in your course 3 or 5 tests, you will need to multiply and add all of the scores that your students have. And for example, if I have three tests with a 10 score, with maximum 10 score for each, I will have to set at least 25 to make sure that students got. Maybe you would want that your students will learn everything perfectly and pass all of the tests, so you'll have to put certain there. As for now, I'm going to just complete all lessons. And the last but not least, sender's email address. As you can see here, I have courses at SendPulse.online. It's the automatic sender that will send out all of the emails from this address, and all of those emails are preset up on our side. As for now, you cannot switch or change those emails, but in the nearest future, Yuri is going to share this news. You will be able to use SendPulse Automation 360 to set all of the emails. Also, this is definitely last but not least, certificate. I can give out certificates, but I guess right now I cannot switch this button because I don't have any certificates created. So let's leave it at that. Save. So our course is set up already. Let's move to the lessons question, but before that, I'll check if I have any questions. Without hi to you as well. Let's move to the courses. My first course, also, as you remember, I said that you can always change your course title as long as it's not live. Maybe sometimes if it's live as well, but I don't want to misinterpret something. So at this point, I want to switch course name, course title to the complete guide on creating Instagram chatbot. And the most interesting part is actually adding lessons. It also goes as simple as clicking add lesson, and here we are. This is the lesson builder. In my personal opinion, it's the easiest and the most user-friendly lesson builder I've seen so far. So just adding sections and adding lessons. Section, you can section settings. By default it's closed. I'll make it open, and you can also limit time that a person is going through this section, so it's unlimited. To change the name, just go to the itself and let's name it Introduction to the Course and Bot Overview. And let's set a description for this section. Here you go. And we named our section. Let's jump to the lesson 1. As you can see, it's also by default it's not available. Access is closed, so we are going to open it and name our lesson Introduction. And I guess we are not going to set any text here, as just for now. Also, when you are done with making your structure, you can move to the basically building up your lesson. Here you can see you can add text, add gallery, add audio file, and divider and spacer is just a tools that will help you make it look nice. So we named our lesson Introduction. Let's add a gallery that is going to be a video. For video, you can upload your video to the file manager, or upload it first on YouTube or Vimeo and just paste a link to your lesson. I will show you both ways. Example from YouTube, it's the course we already created, so you can see here introduction from my colleague Caleb. Lesson is uploaded. You can see the video here. After that, you can also add image or carousel of images. I don't have anything to add here, so just let's stop with that. Also, this text we don't need it here. I'm perfectly fine with my introduction, so let's save. Don't forget to save your progress. Let's add the second lesson. It's going to be open for sure, and let's name it Instagram chatbot overview and pricing. Pricing, something we like to discuss. And let's not delete this description yet. Let's show you how to upload a video from File Manager. As you can see, I don't have any files here, any videos yet, so I'm going to upload the video right now. It's a small one, but I hope my internet doesn't fail me right now. Pressing upload. Perfect, it's done. Oops, I lost it. Here it is. And for example, under this question, under this lesson, I want to add some useful links and so on. So I just put the text element here and putting down. As you can see, it's not kind of. So I can format the text the way I want, for example, and I can also add links here. It's just also super simple, and open it in a new window. For example, you can make text bold, change colors, anyway, anything you can imagine. Also, you can set up and customize styles of the specific blocks as well. And for example, to this lesson, I want to add file as well. So I'm going to add file here, and I'm going to choose, for example, okay, I'll need to upload it as well, slides that go with this lesson. Yes, done. Oops, already. Here they are. Also, you can switch the appearance of this element if I have, for example, multiple files here. Also, you can add audio lessons if you have any. I just don't have any right now. And like add dividers and setting up the how they look. So I'm fine with that. You can create as many sections and as many lessons as you want, since it's just a simple show of how you can use SendPulse Online Course Creator. For now, I'm fine with that. Saving and exiting. So I guess also when I have when my course has started and I have answers and questions, I can go to the tasks, those the features that are coming up. You can see I'm the only instructor, and on this overview tab I can set up instructor image and add students. For adding students, we have a couple of options. You can add them manually by copy pasting emails from the mailing list that is already uploaded to your SendPulse account. Also, you can assign tags or individual entry where you can add individual of the students, like set up first, last name, language of the invitation email. As you remember, we were setting up course and there we choose that it's in English, so that would make the invitation emails go in English, but in case you have some changes, you can set it up as well. And here the important step is checking this checkbox, creating an account. And if you add your student with checking creating an account, the student will automatically be added in the student section. For example, I want to add my working email as a student. Student here, and I check the box create an account. You can see since my course is not live, I cannot send invitations, so let's cancel this. Okay, let's see how my automatic landing page looks like. You can go right from the course page, and as you can see, we will switch to the landing pages builder here, and here is the name of my first course. As you remember, we already switched our course name to the complete guide. So also, since I'm using SendPulse on the free plan, it is also not possible for me to add domain or favicon, but if you upgrade it to the paid plan, you can do all of that. Saving, and I'm checking if I have any questions. Okay, Santosh, I can see a question. We will answer it with Yuri. So here we are. Here's the landing page that we have by default. Okay, I'm going to go back to the edu service, and here's my course. As you can see, we have already set up a description and so on, so we can start our course and publish our landing page. And let's see how our landing page looks. If you remember in the beginning, I told that first screen is important. As you can see, the picture that I have chosen is not the best picture for using it here, because we can see overlapping, and you cannot see this button. So maybe I'll change it later. Here's the description. Here's course program. All of the lessons we have, those are added by default. Here's the instructor, me. As you remember, I said that by default on the free plan, you can add only one instructor who is the owner of this SendPulse account. And as you can see, we don't have any picture here, so let's change it on the overview tab. Here, change image, and let's select the smiley face. Here we go, and it will be upgraded a little bit later, updated, I'm sorry. And also by default on the landing page, you have the questions window where students that are not yet your students, they can write down questions, and you will have them in your SendPulse CRM. That's the next point. I think I might forgot to tell you something important, but you can feel free to ask those questions, and let's test out how the questions look and how it works with the SendPulse CRM. Here's me again, and hello, when course starts. Let's ask the question. Since when asking this question, I wasn't already a student, all of those questions are going to be in the CRM. So here we can see new deal from Nastya. Here we have little instructions on how to use it. Here's the question. We can see that the course question is for complete guide on creating chatbots, and here you can see email to which you can answer this question, and you can use all of the features: close deal, have to link, switch the person who is in charge for this question and this deal and this lead, and so on. Also, I believe I can see all of the contacts I have here, and choose this, as I can see that it's the same contact, and import it to the email section and add it as an emailing list. And later, if this person haven't enrolled into the course yet or haven't paid for the course yet, I can set up some type of email campaign for them to join. So that's the basic CRM integration that we have inside. Natalia, thank you for mentioning about tests. You can create tests inside your lesson builder. Let's go back to the edu section. This is our course, and here we go to the editing our lessons and adding tests. You can add tests from this in the corner on the left. You can add test. by default it's inactive, making it active. A score for the correct answer, let's put it 1. And attempts to pass, you can also limit, for example, if your theme and your course is something super skilled and you don't want to overload and give too much attempts to your students, and you are like such a strict instructor, you can limit it, but I guess unlimited will be fine by me. And also you can switch on correct answers if students haven't chose the right answer. So I guess I'll switch it on. Applied. Test, let's say section 1 final test. Here you just choose the text element and ask what is Instagram chatbot, and put down the answers, answer 1, answer 2, let's leave it as that. And on the right you can add more answers and choose which answer is correct. You can also allow multiple answers this way. For example, answer 1 and answer 2 will be the right answers. I guess that's that answered. You can also copy all of the questions, switch their position. It goes to the all lessons builder. You can change questions and change lessons and change elements, alignment, and how they are showed, like their position. So now I guess that's it for now. Let's go back to the comment section. Natalia, you're welcome. And right now I think I'm going to be joined by Yuri, the product manager of the online course creator. You can ask him questions, but before that I'm going to introduce Yuri. Yuri has over 10 years experience in CRM marketing, edtech, SEO, and mobile marketing. Yuri, welcome. I can see you, and I guess now can hear you.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Nastya.
How are you today?
Thanks, I'm fine. What about you?
Also great. Please tell me if you can change slides or you will need my...
I need your support because I
Okay.
can't. Okay, let's start. Hi, everybody, and today I want to tell you about our roadmap and show features which we will deliver to product in next months. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, I will tell you about some features. It's automation 300 integration. It's integration and how to start some links, some communication with your students, with the students when they start course, when they subscribe to course, when they register, and etc. You can start your automation when it is new student, when your student make a payment, when students complete a course, when student complete a test and get certificate, or etc., or when new lessons added to the course, so your student now they get messages about it on their email, but in when we create this integration, you can change this mail, you can create your own mail, and in this way communicate more personality with your students. I think in the end of the year we will deliver it to the product, and you can choose it. This will be first version. It's a simple version, but from iteration from iteration to iteration, we will develop it better and better from version to version. Okay, next please. It is a very big our feature. It's tasks like home tasks. For each lesson, the teacher could add home tasks where student have to has to uh, add some his homework, and teacher could set automatically acceptation, or he could go to section homework sections and see what his student did, and create or send for rework. And it could be like once or two or three, how many times it should be done from student. Okay, next please. It is flexible course start and date. Okay, you can or you want to make a plan when to publish your lessons. It could be by the date or by the interval. Okay, by the date you can uh, set like I want that first course will be published first uh, of October or of November 2nd in 3 days, and you put 4th of October, or you don't want to think about and plan when your lessons should be started, and you can uh, set interval by the day, by 2 day, by 3 day, and put it for all lessons through the course, and your students will have a notification by the mail that lesson is open by the date, and they could pass it when they open. Okay, by this feature you can plan and open lessons by the due. Okay, please next. It's a sales analytics. It will be in October, and you can see number of amount of payments, amount of unpaid bills, and you can see which pupils are subscribed for this course, but they have to pay, make payment, but they didn't. You can send them letters. What about payment? Maybe you have to know some information about the course, and uh, push him to make this payment. It is like a dashboard with information. You can choose a day, rage date for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, and you can you can make your own date range, and get the information about this range, and communicate with your students, or to have information how many money how much money you earn from the platform. Okay, please next. Yeah, it's a detailed course analytics. It will be available in November. It is all picture about your course, about your students, about their answers, about their test, how they pass your course from section by the section, by the lessons. Each lessons you can create how many students start first lesson, second lesson, third lesson, and you can see how from the lesson to lesson is this means changed. Okay, and please next. Okay, this is shortly what we have to do for the next of the year. And one thing that I didn't show there, it's a mobile application for students. It's a mobile application which your student could download from the Google Play Store or App Store, download for their mobile devices, put their credentials, or we will add some features that could help your students to um, uh, enter in mobile application, and it will be a fast enter, and your student shouldn't remember their credentials. It is a feature for helping your student could pass courses, could see their courses, could pass tests, homework, and etc. All features will be available in mobile application, like in full desktop version. Okay, and
Um,
I can, yes.
Yeah, I'm joining back to you. Also, I remember that I haven't showed something cool that was released this week is a dashboard for the courses. The course that I showed, it's like it didn't have any students there, but I will show you the real account that we have for the SendPulse Academy and how dashboard can look if you have a couple hundred of students. Here it is showing it. Here it is. So that's the main page, the dashboard. You can see that you can see how many students active today. For example, it's 12 of us. 4 of them are new on free courses. Here all of the questions we have. Also, we have the unanswered questions. You don't have to enter specific page to see all of the questions. You can see it on the dashboard. Here are all of the courses we have, and we can change it to the active courses and just simple statistics, and everything is user friendly, and all of the needed information is here. So
And
that's it.
if you have payments, like if you have paid courses, the information will be added to about amount of payments and amount of money.
Yeah, I have zeros here because all
Yeah,
of our courses are free.
yeah, you don't have. And if you can, okay, okay,
No, I
and
can get back there if something is worth mentioning. Should I share it again?
yeah,
Oh,
please, for one moment.
yes, I'll do that. Here it is.
Please scroll to any course, and please unroll in right side. Unroll,
Here.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and there graph. If you have any payments, we will show there your payments by the date, about amount and cost.
Oh, I see. It would be like how many payments I got on each day of the week, for
I-
example, or
by the
like
each
any period of the that I choose here, probably
yes,
yes.
yes, by the each course. Yeah, in the top you can see summary, but here you can see by the
Got it.
each course.
Got it. Um, Actually, it's pretty useful thing. I was liking that. Also, the questions, I got too many questions and I kind of forgot when I have to check them. So at one time, as you can see, it's 69 questions, and it was kind of um, pretty hard to answer all of them at once. So if you have any questions, please ask. We have a question from Alina. Tell please what payment systems are currently available. I showed it in the beginning. I can share it again.
Yeah, I can answer on this question. We have a
Okay,
several payment system. It's like a PayPal, it's Fondi, it's Stripes, it's Mercado Pago, it's a LeakPay, Wave4Pay, and Flutterwave. It's enough methods for um, make a, to create a paid course. But if you have some payment systems which you want or which are popular in your region, you can write us and we will add it.
Yes. Next question. Natalia asks, can I protect my course from it being recorded?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question because this week we will release a new version to prod. It's random video watermarks by the sites, and as well as protection from copying by highlighting the contact and blocking the standard copying option of the browser. We will keep improving the content protectional functionality, and by the iteration we will work on this about this protection.
Yes, it's going, these watermarks, they're going to work for the videos that are uploaded or the ones that are also from the YouTube.
It will be available for uploaded video and for YouTube video.
Wow, that's cool. The next question is, can I customize certificate for myself? That's actually the thing that I forgot to show. You can tell about it and I'll show it on my
Okay,
screen.
of course, you can use our certificate builder and customize it. Currently, this is the MVP version of the builder, and we are already working on the next extended version. I think in the start of the next year, it will be next version of the certificate creator.
Yes, also you can upload the images for the background. I have some already added, and change the colors. You can see it's not the best option because here we have white text, and what we did for our team is we added, you can also add not the background image but image that is placed on the right, and we created this type of images that like, look nice, and it's not messing up all of the text, so everything is vibrant and readable. Also, you can show or not show instructors' names and date of completion. And on the free plan, you cannot switch off a SendPulse logo, but if you go on the paid plan, you can definitely do that. So let's move to the next question. Santosh asks, generating coupons discount for students, is it available?
Uh, it is not available now, but we are working on it, and I think in the start of next year it will be available. I
Okay,
think,
and yeah,
yeah, I think it is in February.
great. And also, I have like some of my background knowledge. The next question is kind of compatible with this one about coupons. Is, can I provide access to a private course? It's maybe like getting permission, making the course paid and granting permission for free. Like, can you tell more about that?
Yeah, at present there are no private courses, but you can skip this issue by creating a free-based course and marking the necessary student as the ones who paid. This way, the only chosen student will have access to your content, and those who paid. We plan to realize private courses later this year.
Great. And also the last question, guys, if you have any more questions or anything you want to us to open more about, just please write it down in the YouTube chat. And I asked, do we have the course creator rating options? I think it's like the 5 star or something like that that we have on the Udemy, and where you can rate the course or instructor or a specific lesson.
Thank you, I understand. Um, Nowadays, we are working on rating system when a student could rate uh, their lessons, could rate courses, and this information will be added in a bank, and when we realize marketplace, this information will be shown to the student. But this information, when students will put a mark for rating, it will be shown for teacher, for each lesson, for course, etc.
Yeah, thank you so much. As for now, we don't have any more questions, so we'll wait for you to ask. Something that we are left with is our contact details. You can contact either me or Yuri regarding any questions you have left. If you're watching this in the recording and there is some topics that we haven't covered, please feel free to ask us. And I guess bonus materials, as you can see, as I mentioned in the beginning, there are materials also. My colleagues are going to share the link where you can download the slides and go through all of those links from the presentation, because I understand that you cannot press the video. And also you can test and enroll to a course with the SendPulse Academy, so you can test how course created with our online course creator used as a student, and you can see how you're enrolling into a course, how you um, go through lessons, how you granted with the certificate, how you can ask questions, and also that I will be answering them on the other side. So maybe suggest you to say hi to me through